are looking at the beautiful mural of Gilda Radner, which is hanging in what you would remember as the Gilda Radner Club, which is now Life Transition Center right here on Delaware Avenue. I am so excited, folks, to be bringing you this amazing program filled with so much information. So make sure you have those pens and papers ready because you're going to want to write this all down. And I am standing here with two wonderful people who are sponsoring this program today, Gary and his son, Jeff Hoch, from the Hoch Insurance Agency. Thank you, Gary.
I originally came here when I had cancer. And when they opened in 2004, I was one of the first members here. Wow. And then my wife taught yoga, so she said she'd volunteer for the Qigong class, and she's been teaching it ever since they've been open, which is 10 years now.
Wow. It's amazing. You know, this is such a beautiful example of business owners who are in the community who utilize the community services and volunteer and give back their time. And thank you for sponsoring this program today. You know, and I've known Gary for quite a few years. I'm not going to say how many years, but Gary did my first tax return several years ago.
Wow.
And still does them, yes. And I'm so grateful for that. So, Gary, tell me a little bit about how this place made a difference for you.
Well, we had our business around the corner on Elmwood, on the Elmwood Village. And I suffered, you know, through chemo and the operation for colon cancer. And this was a good place for me to come, to have more social, because when you first have chemo and cancer, you really, it's an unknown territory for you and for me. So it worked out really very, very nice for us because they had various programs here, and Chun was active in the club also. And then about 3 years later, she ended up having breast cancer.
Wow. And
she went through the chemo and whatnot, but she still continued the classes here, and she's still doing it today.
Yes, I know. I've been enjoying those classes on Tuesdays. And you guys have been in this community for a long, long time. I think you're celebrating 50-year anniversary.
Right. Yep, we started in 1964.
Wow, and you were just down the street. The Hoch Insurance Agency was just right down the street, and you've actually moved just a few miles up the street.
Yeah, we moved up 3 miles north up to the village of Kenmore. And my son and daughter took over the business about 4 years ago.
Wow. And you know, that's so special to me.
So I'm semi-retired now.
Semi-retired, but I won't let him go, though. I keep him close. I call you every now and then with some advice.
You sure do.
Yes, he says, you sure do. Yeah, and I appreciate that. And what's so beautiful is that I was in business with my dad, and as we were transitioning, he unfortunately passed. Very, very quick and way too soon, obviously. So it just warms my heart when I can do a program like this and talk to you, and you have your dad right here. That's amazing.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
In 2006, my sister and I took over the agency, the insurance agency, from my father, and our goal was always to educate people on insurance products. And a lot of people don't understand what makes insurance rates high or low.
Right, right.
And they don't really know the ramifications of motor vehicle accidents and tickets, or not paying a parking ticket on time. So when potential clients contact us, my goal is always to educate them on what actually happens when they don't pay a parking ticket on time.
And I can testify to that too, because you've always been always educating the community. I know that sometimes I went to the safe driver course on my own accord, and then there were a few times that I was told to go.
Yes. Yes, courts tend to do that.
Yeah, they tend to do that. Yeah. But it's better than paying for a parking ticket.
Right.
Absolutely.
That is true.
And you save on your insurance.
You're
you
right.
get, what is that, like 20% off?
Oh, I wish.
10% off?
It's 10% off.
I want 20% off.
Right. Who doesn't take it?
Yeah, seriously. But you know what was really nice about that course too, and this is really important for you watching right now, is that the first time I went, I sort of did have to go because I was told to go. And that's all I'm saying about that. But it was really nice. It really was a refresher. There were things that I was like, oh my goodness, I forgot about that. And it brings back safe driving practices again, which is really important.
Oh, that's right. I've been teaching the course now over 20 years.
Wow.
And a lot of people need to know that, they get kind of used to their habits of driving.
Yes.
And bad habits. And they don't always remember the rules as well as they should. So it is a refresher to update them on current rules, some changes.
Yes.
And to just remind them of the basic rules that they learned way back when they started driving.
Exactly. Way back when. No mentioning any
No.
ages or years.
No.
I appreciate that.
No, you're welcome.
And one of the things that I really like about when we were talking earlier, and when I've talked to you several times, is that you're educating people. I remember you saying, no matter who reaches out to me, I will share information with them, whether I hear from them again or not. You're sharing information that how they can really protect themselves.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, clients or prospects or people that contact us about their insurance products, our goal is always really to just listen to them, find out what they want, and then at the end of the day, explain to them what we can do to help at our office or at any office, really. It's not just about buying the products from us. It's just
Right.
explain to them
What is
Thank you.
important to them,
Yes.
and why they would want certain things, and what needs they have.
Correct.
Just really listening and supplying educational information.
correct.
Absolutely. Well, that's really great. That's really
Thank
great.
you.
And you have a beautiful website.
Oh, thank you.
Very informative. I actually even found your old website too,
Oh, you
by
did?
the way. Yeah, when I Googled you,
That
because
is old.
I Google everybody.
Oh, no. Uh-oh.
So it's true what they say about web, what you do on the internet. Whatever you put out there once will stay out there
Oh, that is
forever.
true.
So thank you again for sponsoring this program so that we can bring all this information to our viewers and help them in several different ways.
All right, great, thank you.
Hi, I'm Michelle Giambardino from Face Fitness Skincare, a proud sponsor of Health Matters. We take pride in educating you on anti-aging solutions to help you obtain healthy, glowy skin. Continue to watch because your health matters.
Electronic Merchant Systems is proud and honored to bring you such creative educational television as Your Health Matters. We believe in we educate and you decide.
I'm sitting here with Shelly Marabella, who is the coordinator of program services. Shelly, welcome to Health Matters.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's so
Thanks for
great
having
to be here, and I'm so excited to be able to share the information with our viewers on how this all relates with hospice and the old Gilda's Club and now Life Transition Center. So educate us.
Well, it tends to be a little confusing, I have to
Yes.
say. So this had been Gilda's Club for about 8 years, I'd say, and hospice had taken it under its wing and began to be affiliated then with hospice. Unfortunately, there were a lot of challenges with the affiliation with Gilda's Club that limited what we could offer everybody in the community. However, with Life Transition Center, we could incorporate a lot of the programs that Gilda's had that were very popular and also expand it. And by that I mean, so we work with people that have cancer, but there's other diseases as well. And we also work with caregivers as well as families and extend to people with bereavement. So we really cover a very wide gamut.
And that's so important for people to understand, that you don't have to have cancer to come here, that you could be a caregiver, you could have a life illness that requires, it's just taking up so much of your life and energy and emotions, and you offer so much to help people.
We definitely do. I mean, we offer emotional support, obviously, through the support groups that we have. We have cancer survivor support groups. We have a number of bereavement support groups. We also have the caregiver support group. And what's very unique about our Wednesday nights is we also offer a kids kitchen club. So if there is, for example, a family member who has cancer, the caregiver could attend the one support group, the cancer survivor can attend another, and at the same time their children can attend the Kitchens Club, meet other kids that also have family situations that are very similar. They don't have to worry about childcare, they don't have to worry about dinner, they can come and meet their own emotional needs and leave together as a family and also have that common ground to talk about.
That's beautiful, and that's on Wednesday nights.
That's on Wednesday nights.
Wow.
We have a lot of evening programs, and actually we have programs throughout the day, but our evening programs tend to be most popular, especially
A lot
for
of people
that
working
work.
during
Correct.
the day. Yes, yes. And some of the other programs that you have too. I wish I would have known when my mom was diagnosed with cancer. They gave her 6 months to live. It was very difficult, and she lived a year and a half. And so I'm very compassionate for those of you who may be going through situations like that. It's very, very stressful. And had I known, I was reaching for every tool possible. And had I known about this place then, it would have been life-changing.
Well, what really helps is, especially for a grief journey, it's nice to know you're not alone.
Yes.
And grief doesn't last just 6 months or 3 months or a year or 2 years. It lasts for as long as you've known this person, for as long as you're living. And with that, your supports tend to fall by the wayside because people incorporate themselves back into their life. So you look for people that understand so you can tell those stories without feeling like you're being a burden on them, which tends to happen. Although there are very good friends out there, which is very fortunate, but it's nice to know you can come in a safe space and just be very honest and share your feelings and know you're understood.
Yeah, that's really important, really important.
And be validated.
So
for your
that,
experience.
yes, the validation and being understood so that on your journey you don't get sick, because we know that we need to keep our health up, we need to be proactive in our own lives for what we're going through, and to have organizations like Life Transition Center to help us is so valuable. So
It definitely is, and a lot of people feel a little hesitant because we are associated with hospice, but hospice also provides quality of life, and that's really what it's about. And we're not here to have people choose one way or another regarding their treatment. It really is about finding their quality, and the complementary therapies that we offer are a way to create that holistic approach to their health and take a little bit more control for those that want a little bit more from beyond their medical care.
And that's what's so beautiful, that here at Life Transition Center, you're focusing on the mind, body, spirit connection by offering a variety of different things for people. And what's so exciting too is that I follow you on Facebook, so I know all the great things you're doing.
And thanks for adding all your pictures.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. So if you haven't seen all those great pictures of the drumming class and qigong, the couple of things that I participate in, better late than never.
Fair. Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Oh yes, and the holistic health fair was absolutely amazing. I hope you'll do that again too.
And it was very encouraging. We had, I would say, probably close to 300 people walk through here, which for us, that's a lot. And there's a large community out there that have a lot of interest in complementary therapies, and it's nice to be able to explore them here.
And you do a camp for children in the summertime?
Yes, thank you for asking. Actually, we do. One of the things that's very important is incorporating the entire family in terms of the care that's offered. It's not just the person who has the illness or the person who has died. And one of the things that we offer is a children's grief camp. And it's a week long, and we make sure to incorporate young children as well as teenagers, and we do a number of different modalities. And by that I mean we offer equine therapy, which is very unique. Actually, it's the only place that offers that. We go to 2 different farms. We go to 4 locations. We offer busing. We have lunch and snacks, and of course fun camp activities. It may sound like doom and gloom, but it actually is a way for kids to connect and be understood without having to say a word, and that goes very far.
And you have volunteers that work with you in doing this?
We do, actually. Without volunteers, I don't know what we'd do. And the volunteers are pivotal in what they have to offer, and a lot of them have life experience that adds above and beyond what you can learn in the academic world to be able to convey that compassion.
And you know, I talk to you viewers all the time about if you're feeling depressed or sad, or some people even use this word with me, which I don't understand. It's called bored. They're bored. So I want to really encourage you. Here's yet another place that you can reach out to and find out how you can volunteer. Call you to find out what's going on here, and just come and just visit this place. Follow on Facebook. The website is amazing, very informative, because just about every single day of the week you have something going on
We
here.
definitely do, and we're always open to promoting programs that people want to see and that make a difference for them. So if they'll ask me what it is that maybe there's something particular that they'd like to focus on, then we explore it. We always find a way.
So in other words, if somebody's watching today and has some ideas on how they can contribute to their community, they can reach out to you as well.
And I'd just like to add, what's really the other fortunate thing about the facility is that we do have a lot of community contributors, which is very unique. I mean, we work very closely with Roswell, who also offers groups here specific to different cancers. For example, the young adult cancer group. We have Kaleida come. We have people from the Catholic health system come, from Children's. So we really do the best we can to work as a team, and really don't try to define ourselves by boundaries, but more about the care we provide the patients and clients. And that's what's really important.
That's beautiful. Thank you for taking the time to
Thanks for visiting.
Talk with us. And I think I hear some drumming starting, and there's the Qigong class we're going to go visit.
They're excellent
and I know you got to get to your class too.
Thanks very much.
You're talking with your volunteers.
Yep, actually we have our volunteer training tonight for the grief camp that's happening in August. Happens every year in August.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Health Matters Minute with Anna Marie Sinatra from Sinatra Solutions. Think about what you're thinking about right now. Stop and notice your thoughts, because your thoughts become words, your words become actions, your actions become habits, and you might be stuck in a rut. But the good news is you can change it. How? By stopping and noticing what you're thinking. Stay tuned for more golden nuggets to learn how to take that thinking and switch it around so you can create success everywhere you go. So you know I am always bringing you the latest, the greatest, the hottest, the most fun thing to do for your health. And I'm so excited because I'm standing here with Steve Bell, who is not a stranger to this program because we've seen him drumming in many places throughout Western New York. Hi, Steve.
Hello, Anna Marie. How are you?
I'm wonderful and excited to be able to film you and this wonderful group once again. I know I follow you on Facebook, Drum Circles of Western New York, because you're all over the place.
That's right, Anna Marie. There's drumming all over Western New York. We drum in various parks, drum in gazebos, pavilions, canal side even, as well as beaches of Western New York.
And here at Life Transition Center.
Absolutely. Our Tuesday morning sessions are combined with the Qigong class, and it's a very enjoyable morning for all of us who are involved.
It really is. You know, I have to say that people come from all different walks of life and all different levels of drumming. Some never even picked up a drum in their life. And you make it so much fun.
Well, they make it so much fun because this is not a performance group, this is a participatory rhythm circle. And our only goal is that we're going to leave feeling a little bit better than when we arrived.
That's beautiful. And you say there's only one rule?
Absolutely, one rule. There are no mistakes in this group, and if, to your way of thinking, you make a mistake in your mind, you're asked to smile and keep on keeping on.
And even myself, one time when my shoulder was bothering me a little bit, I still was able to come and play with some of your toys.
Yes, you were. You did a fine job, Anna Marie, bad shoulder and all. You were playing hurt. That's right.
I was taking one for the Gipper.
Yes, you did. You did. You took one for the team. Yes.
And I know we're going to get a sample of this beautiful drumming that you all come together to do. We won't be able to hear it, but I just want people to know about how you transition, that everybody's playing an instrument, a non-drum instrument, and how amazing that is, and how you you're like a orchestra. Who's the one that the conductor
The
of the
conductor.
orchestra, and you have people do different things and create such beautiful sounds, and it's so healing. That's what's so important.
Well, it certainly is, and that's something that I've been a percussionist all my life, but it's something that I've learned in the past 15 years or so of the positive healing impact that drumming and rhythm can have on people, and it's so gratifying to share with people and have such a wonderful group such as we have here at Life Transition Center.
And I know that you're so passionate about it because you're volunteering all your time. You're always driving around Western New York with a car full of drums and toys so that everybody gets a chance to heal their inner self.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
And I'm going to get out of your way and stand over there while you all do some drumming and I do a little dancing.
Well, have at it, Anna Marie. Okay, let's do our Ghanaian harvest rhythm, Kaki Lambe. All right, so 4, 3,